to remain. The risk is grind time. I need grind time. I need
Tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. On the Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter, Doris.
All right, let's do it.
This is Kevin Harlan.
Take on the San Antonio Spurs. I'm still debating on which team I should play for. I'm really highly considering the Pacers, though, because I feel like it would be pretty interesting to play alongside Paul George. There we go. We'll take that.
The easy way, Steve. You're right. On dunks and layups against the defense that didn't really put up much.
Okay, so basically what happened at the end of that stream after last video, last part, what happened is that the game crashed. And that was dumb. The game, I didn't even get a shot meter. That's how 2K is. Basically, what happens is the game crashed, and of course, of course it has to be a 2K game that crashes. So that's what happened with that. You're not calling a foul on that? That's Thiago Splitter. Are you serious? Anyways.
Begovic with a screen. Here's Mr. Moves. An easy layup after coming off the pit.
So basically, before this, first off, thank God I didn't have to do that game again. Actually, can I just send him to the end? Oh yeah, you actually can send to the end. Okay, good, because I would have. Okay, well actually, I actually would have just done that.
Now here's Dio, defended by
and move on. So what happened is that
and he gets the bucket.
I finished at basically what happened. It basically started me at the interview. I basically finished up the interview, and then a little cutscene about basically a little basketball practice happened. And I ended up playing a little game called Around the World with Ricky Rubio. I won. I got like 250 extra VC from that. Not VC, but points, I guess. I guess now at this stage of the game. Anyways,
thanks again, Doris.
What? Basically, I won that. I decided I'm just not really going to record it because I just didn't care. Like, this game is so ridiculous. These games are so ridiculously bad. Like the only thing I was actually cool about these games is the story mode. And 14 and 15. All right, I'm sorry. I did not like this story mode. I wasn't really much of a fan of the story mode in 2K17. Did my guy just get injured? Okay, it looked like he did for a second. Anyways, the story mode, 2K16 was terrible. 16 was terrible. Okay, basically you get like. Alright, the dialogue was cheesy. Of course, it was written by friggin' Spike Lee. I'm sorry. I've not really seen much of I haven't really seen much of his movies. I guess he's a filmmaker or something like that. But from what I heard, he's not really that good at making movies, and he did not do a good job with NBA 2K16. Honestly, that was a bad idea. Now, what happened with the story is that it ended up being like one season thing. But what happened is that the story ends up being like 10 minutes of basically nothing. Of basically the story being being dragged out. By the way, not even like being interesting. Okay, I think like the only like heart tearing part. I think the only good part was like they actually did like a decent job with was from when Vic died. Vic died, kind of made it a little heart tearing a little bit, you know, stuff like that. And then when Vic died at the end of that.
13 feet away. Parker with another miss.
I don't know if it's just me, but he's looked a step slow since the start of the quarter. His shooting has really suffered.
They get it back.
But honestly, it's kind of pointless because 2K16-17, it seems like it was mostly backstory.
Young's got 5 points so far.
Boy, he crashed the boards.
Of course, in 2K16, basically you got your twin sister. Of course, you can be a white guy in a black family, but I guess that's not really too big of a deal.
During the Cold War, if he's tight-lipped with the media, maybe that's the reason why.
So San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Splitters checked in for
So
Kawhi Leonard comes in for Marco
I just don't really understand why.
He's checked in for Daniel Green. And Parker subbed in for Patty
I got
Mills.
points for good shot defense.
Also making some
What
changes.
happened is
Checked in for Nikola Pekovic. Martin comes in for Williams. And Mr. Moves subbed in for Ricky Rubio. On the court for Minnesota. Mr. Moves, he's in at point guard. Corey Brewer is
now
out there
after your
with the
rookie
out.
season,
Then it's
though, I
Wiggins,
guess it
and it's
was.
Martin in at the 2 guard.
I was kind of okay
Here's Mr.
about
Moves. He has 6.
what can you do in your off days. I guess that was a little interesting.
To the middle, Brewer the pass to Mr. Moves. The offensive rebound.
Let's take a look at Manu
I don't see how I was not fouled in that.
force for them over the past month.
Right there.
Take a look at the league rankings. He's averaging
Anyways.
13 points a game, 4 assists, and 5 rebounds. With him, he gets so much, but really having someone.
I never really liked
liked
how 2K
And you know,
just
Steve, it's not easy to find consistent
is.
scoring,
All right,
but
now
it
season
definitely
2.
feels that
All right,
need
your
for this team.
second season. Now, first off, in 2K16, I didn't really like how college in your high school was like you get unpaid. I guess they're trying to be like
Parker drives
trying to
in,
be
gets the 14-footer to
a
fall.
little bit realistic, but then again, they was not realistic when it comes to the logic of the game. All right, I'm sorry.
Really, nobody paid him any mind there.
The 8-footer. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. And it's 8 points for Mr. Moves. Spurs have gone
And,
shooting the ball here in the second.
To be honest, I do like some story in my 2K game.
Parker. Can't hit
Okay,
from
I actually would have been kind of okay if they brought back like a story kind of thing, and
Tony Parker, I don't think there's any question the best player
like from like back in 2K14 or even this game 2K15, I would actually been kind of okay with that. Now they gotta do something to make your second season onwards, though your rookie season can still be kind of a drag and a kind of repetitive grind or something like that.
Now an elder statesman in the NBA. His father feels as if he's been a mature force since he started playing at the French Training Institute.
Of course, I like
His
how.
father said, quote, "I don't think you can get any more mature than that. Leaving home at 14, you have to
Are you
become a man on your
serious?
own." Guys,
Thanks, Doris.
Of course, the ball teleports the other team's hand. And the thing is that these games cheat, and I'm not saying this to make excuses.
And the basket by Dion.
There's a lot of other people say this too. I'm not the only one that says this. Right? Like I think Chris Move even points out like a lot of problems that I brought up.
And for Boris Diaw and Parker, they grew up together.
All right, Chris Move, probably one of the big time 2K YouTubers. I mean, he's mainly known for 2K, but though he does like for other games, though he also does like Madden, and he also does like Let's Plays as of. There we go.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Nikola Pekovic is checked in for Young. And Barea subbed in for Corey Brewer. There it is, guys. That Olay defense. Just watching him go, Clark, right by.
I think we might be seeing which team is.
All right, I just don't really understand that.
That's a dunk that could absolutely get them going. I agree, Clark.
And it's Pekovic missing.
Well, with that much space off the pick.
Now in 2K.
Yeah, you got to make that.
In 2K18, here, I guess I can go ahead and start naming off what I want. First off, a decent story.
Now,
Make,
here's Dion.
all right. I would prefer y'all to bring back the old story from.
Ginobili dishes to Parker.
To bring back the old story from back in the old games.
That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker.
Yes, I'm talking about 14 and 15. All right. D League, I might be kind of okay with that.
Here's Mr. Moves. Count the bucket. Mr. Moves got 13.
got a little room at the rim and laid it in. Great play.
San Antonio leading. And Parker, here we go. An easy 2 points on the layup.
Well, it looks like he's
Also,
finally
don't really
found
make it.
his footing.
Also,
This game,
don't really make it
first
so.
quarter was, a real struggle, but he's
I
got the
actually,
ball
you know
down.
what? Considering when this will be released on my YouTube channel,
They're evenly matched
I guess it's not. I guess that's not really going to be.
Rebound numbers are very even.
Yeah, I've been impressed with
Oh, come on.
both teams' energy, really working hard on the boards.
Now here's Parker. He's got 8. Ginobili attacking. 3-2 that time from Pekovic.
Well, those chances are
Yeah,
almost
Ginobili does have that
always too
Euro
good for him.
step.
I guess the defense did what it
Oh,
had
you
to
looked
do
like you were
to
open there for a minute.
Here's Mr. Moves. The shot no good.
That's a missed
By
shot. Are you
San
serious?
Antonio leading by 4. Ginobili outside. Outside Leonard. Here's Parker. Sinks it from just inside the baseline.
Anyways,
Parker's got 10.
And yeah, they're moving the ball now.
I think I'm gonna. So let's see. What let's plays will I do in a?
Coach Smile as much as pure, selfless teamwork.
Here's Mr. Moves. 23 points for him the last game against the Thunder in Oklahoma City. Pekovic with a screen on Parker. Mr. Moves passes to Martin. Sinks the triple.
Yeah, we'll take that.
Second bucket of the night. Minnesota comes into this one following.
Again, the whole purpose of this season is to try to do whatever I can. Of course, I know if I go to the Pacers, knowing my luck, I wouldn't be surprised if Paul George winds up on another team, gets traded.
Why they stuck with that, Steve. I mean, they dug themselves a hole, and then they didn't make the changes they should have to get out of it. Didn't make any good adjustments there.
Second quarter ends in a tight one. Spurs lead by 3. And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Well, the offense has obviously been a struggle. What do you think you can do better to make up ground on them?
Take better shots.
We just have to wait for the right shot, really. We want to get even with them, but too often
Hold 2K at gunpoint and make them actually put effort into their games. How about that?
All right, listen up, everybody. The second half doesn't have to be as close as the first. If we pay it.
Welcome back, everyone. The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far.
It's been a good one for Mr. Moves. 13 points and 3 dimes.
In the backcourt, Parker and Ginobili. Under the 3 and Diaw the 4. And it's Splitter in at the 5 spot. That's the San Antonio 5. And Parker, here we go.
Allow me to score, but that's not, even though it's not my fault.
Yeah, guys, and that's 10 of their last 12 points now.
I like. By the way, 2K still never did fix that.
Well, Kawhi Leonard drafted 15th overall, Clark back in 2011.
Because I did have 2K17, but then I traded in because
In a trade.
the game is garbage. I'm sorry. 2K17 was not a good game. It was not fun. Once again, they got to do something. They got to do something about this season. It becomes like a big reportive, boring, repetitive grind, if you ask me.
The Spurs fans have to be happy. As a matter of fact, they are ecstatic with what Kawhi Leonard has been able to do and what he looks like he's going to do for many years to come.
So I feel like they still got to do something about that.
Doris, what do you have?
Well, guys, Coach Greg Popovich, the reigning coach of the year, a big part of his approach is empowering players. He says, quote, it's a player's game, and they've got to take charge. Rather than try to manipulate them, he said, it's a great feeling when players get together and do things as a group. Kevin?
Thanks,
There
Doris.
you go.
Giving his
Again,
players
I'm
room
racking
to
up some
lead,
assists,
allowing them
though.
to Take ownership. I mean, I think that's part of the genius of
I am racking up some assists. I got 15 points.
And Leonard has been a great fit with the Spurs culture. Quiet, low maintenance, hardworking, not one for all the glitz and the glamour.
Wait, what overall rating is Tony Parker? No threes. Put pressure on shooters. Okay. Maybe go for the perimeter.
Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. And Diaw kicks to Parker. Ginobili outside. Out to Parker. There's the
Oh.
triple. Another miss by Parker.
You talk about Leonard's work ethic, instilled in him from his late father, lost tragically when Kawhi was only 16.
Actually, we're about to tie this game, but again, I'm not worried about wins.
That's how we do it. Good work.
Yeah, whatever, coach. You do realize I'm leaving the off season, right?
Here's Mills.
And the
They
Pacers,
lead by their biggest margin of the game.
Buckets, and Knicks. There's 3 teams are actually teams I'm considering.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Well, an illegal screen is one of the toughest calls for the official to make.
You know, I agree with you. You've got to have some sympathy for the referee.
All right, let's go.
They have to make calls like that, but they get paid well, and they're the best in the business, so they can handle it.
Mr. Moves checked in for J.J. Barea. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Mr. Moves. Bellinelli is covering.
Pass it back.
Passes to Mr. Moves. 6 to shoot. Begovic with a screen. To the paint. Got a piece of it.
No, are you serious, 2K?
On
What a
the
bunch of
wing,
failures.
A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Levine, no good. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
I was hoping we'd get
Prevent some outside shots. Okay, coach, whatever you say. I'm taking that. I'm taking this. Of course, my teammates are down by 7. I'm not. Again, the whole purpose of the season for me is just to worry about getting my skills up, getting ready for the second season. Whoa, that's a murder. You flagrant much?
Shot misses. The Timberwolves go the other way with it. Their next game playing at home is
Get
the
that.
Nets coming to town. That game is the
Oh,
first
come on,
and
Kmart.
last of their homestand. Got it. Nice one there from Levine.
Boy, where was the box out? Too easy on that second chance opportunity.
Yeah, no box out is what happened there. Those kind of mistakes on the glass will kill a team.
Good. 14 points for Tony Parker.
He's got such good hands around the basket. He rarely allows those opportunities to slip away.
Here's Mr. Moves. San Antonio with
Okay,
the rebound.
you're not gonna call that foul right there.
Splitters got rebound number 5 here tonight. Offensive rebound.
What happened?
Bonner dishes to Ginobili. Pass to Parker.
I'm on Bellinelli, I guess.
Man.
Man.
Good on the assist by Ginobili. Parker's got the lead up to 9 now for San Antonio. Here's Mr. Moves. He's covered by Ginobili. Begovic with a screen on Ginobili. Mr. Moves passes to Wiggins. 5 to shoot. Dishes it to Begovic. Goes back up. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
Once again, my whole purpose for my first season is just to get my skills up, just so I can be prepared for my second season. Especially when I play on a new team, because I am not staying with the Timberwolves.
He feeds it to Parker. He kicks to Splitter. And it's good off the back rim and in. And the Spurs lead by 8.
This is a tremendous solo run he's on. I mean, the kind we've seen him have so many times before.
Mr. Moves checked in for Minnesota. Lets it go from a
Bang.
and Splitter pulls
2K, you didn't foul me.
got his 6th rebound on
You didn't
the
call.
night.
You seriously don't tell me that's not a foul?
Kicks to Diallo. Out to Parker. Outside Leonard. They set the screen. Shot clock at 6. Now here's Parker. Tight defense on him. And now it's a
He
double-digit
made
lead.
that?
And now a 10
Yeah, I'm not allowed to make my
Spurs
wide
lead.
open
Tony
shots.
Parker doing major
But,
work with
yeah,
some
he
nice
can.
moves.
But he,
Here's Mr. Moves. That's good. Mr. Moves got
but he can
19
make shots
points.
with 2 defenders in his face.
We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in. Parker kicks to Diallo. Back to Parker.
No, shoot that deep one.
He dishes it to Leonard. Ginobili against Martin. It's Ginobili with the drive. No luck. Great D that time from Martin. Now the pass to Mr. Moves. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off. Amazing hops exploding to the bucket.
Kevin, you don't expect to see that coming from the point guard position.
No way.
Boy, can he elevate at that size? That's impressive.
Here's Parker. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Tremendous output from Parker. He has 18 points, and he's created a lot of chances for his teammates also.
All right.
Some of these passes have been absolutely beautiful, Clark.
So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. Martin goes in. Here's Mr. Moves. Begovic with a screen on Leonard. Into Begovic. Good work defensively by
He
Ginobili.
missed that.
He
Come
was right
on.
there, but the defensive pressure forced that
Just so I
pass.
don't get the
Well contested.
assist.
That really made it a tough shot.
And the call will be against Thaddeus Young. Ginobili dishes to Parker. That shot's good on the assist.
Come on.
21 points for Parker.
He is remarkably hot this quarter. He is quick to miss a shot.
There's 1:54 left in the game. Here's Mr. Moves, covered by Parker. Fires from the wing. Shot is good, and the Spurs lead is cut down to 7 on the bucket for Mr. Moves.
Well, he's found his game and his rhythm this quarter. He's gotten into a nice groove.
And Parker, here we go. And the shot is good.
Allow me to score. Yo, I was right on him.
He's come out here in the second half.
Oh
and done a
my
nice
God.
job moving,
That's another thing they still have not
getting
fixed,
good
by the way. I
looks,
played
and finding his range.
2K17.
Here's Mr. Moves. And Splitter pulls it down. San Antonio.
Still wasn't in there.
Parker kicks to Ginobili. Back to Parker.
Of course, y'all might be seeing this like after my 2K18 Let's Play comes out.
Now,
So
here's
we'll
D'Lo,
see.
covered by Martin. Misses off the right iron.
Great look. Disappointing result.
You know, most times he knocks that one down.
Thaddeus Young on the wing. Drops in the tray.
This is someone that can really hurt you from long range. He did that to a degree in the first half, and he's doing it now.
San Antonio's gotten fewer than half of their 3-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Ginobili with the ball. And it's Martin picking him up. Parker passes to Splitter.
Time is definitely not on their side at this point.
Yeah, they need a quick bucket.
Money! And now they trail by just 4.
Boy, how's that for a quick possession?
Yeah, it sure was. I mean, he didn't waste any time getting down the court, did he?
Parker outside. And it's Leonard, top of the key. Inside. And stolen by Begovic.
Time running low here. They need a hoop.
Yeah, score quickly and then foul him right away.
Oh, come on. That was a 2?
Massive shot.
You know it is. He's stepping right into the spotlight.
Spurs have gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Okay.
Yeah, you can't let them pound the ball and just milk those precious seconds away.
No other option here but to foul and hope for a few misses at the line.
And so both free throws are good. And it's a 4-point ball game.
Outstanding work at the foul line to make this a 2-possession game.
$15 seconds left in the 4th quarter.
Now the defense has allowed him to get on this roll.
And that's a scary prospect, partner. If he catches fire, he can single-handedly win a ball game.
And now they foul and stop the clock. He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
Come on.
And so he drops them both. It's a 4-point ball game.
And that's exactly how you close a game out. Those free throws will bury them for sure.
Mr. Moves can't connect from long distance. And so they foul intentionally.
It's kind of done over now. 1.6, really?
First free
We ain't getting
throw
2 shots
and
off.
that puts them
We ain't
up
getting 2
by
shots
5.
off from 1.6. Oh, my
One is
teammates
good. Bring both at the line.
didn't really like
It's a
their loss, I
6-point ball game.
guess.
A 3 off the inbound and the miss. And so
Guys, I'm here with Tony Parker.